what can I use with this stuff in my inventory? All these junk stuff. I know, how about I make an armor stand? But I'm really fast and I use the recipe book. So let's just go right through the... Oops, I just crafted way too many armor stands. Well, I got you covered. Here are 9 things you can use your armor stands for. If you maybe crafted too many like I did there. Well, anyway. So, let's get the first one, which actually can't be done in survival. But anyway, it is it's one. So there will be commands in the description. And what you need to do is copy command 1 and paste that in. And then just run it. And now before you actually do that, well, it doesn't matter when you do it, but I would recommend getting an axe. Yeah, an axe in your inventory. You'll need that. And then you want to look at the log, kind of like the way I am doing. And then you want to paste in the second command. And by the way, you cannot move once you've run the first command, or else you'll have like very big issues, and it'll be hard to do. You have to get rid of the armor stand. So don't move him your spot once you summon him in. But anyway, you run that command, and then now you want to paste the third command, and then run that. And once you've done that, you'll see your screen kind of like moves up a little bit. It's kind of weird. But then you just right click with your axe, and then have a look at that. It's an axe in log. Pretty neat, right? And that's just to get rid of it, but I don't need that. And then you can also have like a sword if you want, but that's not quite as interesting. It just is, why would you have a sword in a log? You can. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's, that's the first one, how to make an axe in log. So your axe is going in the log. How cool is that? Now it's like, you just chopped down a tree and you're super tired and someone left, anyway, yep, next one is this campfire. How cool is it? This is a pretty neat looking campfire, and the way it works is it is a bunch of armor stands, obviously, because this is things you can use your armor stands for. This is 4 armor stands facing different directions, and they're on fire, but they're not burning up because they're also in water and lava at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make this. It's really cool looking, and you can do it in survival. It is pretty hard though. It's not hard, but it'll just take a while. So only if you got the time for it, then you can do it. But anyway, let's get on to the tutorial. So you will need, obviously, an armor stand, and then some slab. It doesn't really matter what slab, and some lava, and some water, and some block of your choice. I'm just gonna get grass. Actually, no, let's do oak wood planks. And then, but you can make that whatever. Just don't do like, I guess you kind of can do whatever. But yeah, anyway, just don't do like water or like sand or something. But anyway, then you'll need to get some pistons, some cobblestone walls, and a redstone block. And I don't know if there's anything else you'll need. There are probably some I'm missing. Yeah, there's gotta be some I'm missing. I don't think maybe that is all the materials. I don't know. But anyway, wherever you want to put this, you want to make something that looks like that. Actually, no, we can't use wood blocks because otherwise it'll burn it down. So let's just use stone. So you gotta place it like this, but you gotta place it like this, and then put your slabs in the middle. So it's gonna look like this. And then what you want to do is, well, actually, go ahead and do this. So put some blocks above it, and then put your armor stand. Actually, no, don't put your armor stand. What you want to do is make 4 of these. Actually, no, you need put the cobblestone walls like this, and then add these, and then you want to make 4 of those platforms. So I'm just going to build those platforms. You need to make 4 in total. So that's 1, 2, 3. And this will be the last. We're in the 4th. So once you've done that, you're going to put your walls, more walls, all the walls. You need to put pistons, bunch of pistons, all the pistons that you can place. Even more, tons more, only 4, but whatever. I kind of rhymed. I didn't mean to. Anyway, so you gotta place your armor stands like this. You place it like that. Place it like that. Place it like that. Place it like that. And then what you want to do is you want to put redstone blocks on all of these, just like this. And then you want to break these walls, all of those walls, and I didn't do it for here. And then you want to break this piston, the piston that you had been powered, and it might change, so maybe this one would have extended, and in that case you'd break that piston, and you would have broken this wall. Hopefully that made sense. But anyway, and then what you want to do is you want to break these, and then break the redstone blocks, break the stone, just like this, and then break the cobble walls, and then break your these little floor things, the little platforms that they're on. Oops, I didn't break those walls. But anyway, now there's no floating walls in the sky. And then what you gotta do is this is important, you need to place the water before the lava. If you place the lava first, your armor stands might burn if you're not quick enough. So just do the water first and then put your lava, and they should be good. They shouldn't like break or anything. But if you don't have the water there, then they will break, so be careful about that. But anyway, now what you gotta do is you need to just put your ground, your regular ground like this. You need to put it, you actually need to put it up here, because you need to push it downward. You do this, you just get some pistons, make them face down. Go over here, do that, and then you're gonna place your piston. Oh, oopsies, wait, no, your pistons go like this. My mistake. So your pistons go like that. You're gonna put blocks and then break those. You can actually see a tiny little bit of fire right here. Anyway, and then you gotta power these again. Did that do anything? No, that didn't do anything. You gotta put blocks like this and then power them. And then you break this, and there you have it. Be careful not to break any armor stands though when you're doing that. And there you go. You have the campfire, and it looks pretty cool because the fire is neat, and you get to see these cool looking, like, I don't know, they're like the little sticks that go in a spiral. It's probably the coolest looking one out of these 9. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, on to the next one, which is these little footprints. So as you can see, I actually did cover these in a different video of mine a while ago. There might be a card on the screen. Anyway, basically they're footprints. So they can look like footprints, right? And so you can like a path of footprints. Where do they live? They lead to this redstone thingy. Anyway, yeah. So what it is it's just armor stands with dragon heads on. If I can actually so that you can see, it's just an armor stand with a dragon head. So how do you make it? Well, I'm going to show you. And you also need some grass, and then your piston, and then you'll need a redstone block as well. So what you need to do is you need to dig 3 blocks down on each, and then I guess you can kind of make a tunnel, and then you can do this and then make whatever, I don't know where I'm leading this path. Anyway, then you got to just break these blocks like this. Yep, and then you gotta put your stone slabs like this. Perfect. And then you gotta place your armor stands just like this. And I think I might actually do I want to rotate that or something? You gotta choose how you want to rotate them or whatever, kind of. And yeah, and then you want to do like this. I actually kind of don't really need this here at all because that's kind of already there. Which also kind of means I don't need this. Yeah, I guess I can kind of take off the corners, kind of like this. But anyway, and then you put your armor stands. Just do whatever you want, So once you've done that, you want to put some dragon heads on them, just like this. And then, this will actually in survival be very expensive because there's a lot of dragon heads required. But anyway, then what you gotta do is you gotta put you could put some of your blocks, your floor blocks or your ground blocks, whatever. You're gonna actually have to dig some blocks beside it, kind of like this here. in order to place the pistons that look like facing down, kind of like what I'm doing here. Yeah. Whoopsies. Okay. You do that, and then you kind of just want to place some like blocks. I guess these can be, they don't have to be those pistons. You don't want to make those ones pistons. That'd be very expensive on your pistons. Anyway, then what you gotta do is you're gonna go right here. You're gonna place them facing down. Down, and then like this, and then you just place them like this. And then you want to break all of these, and then you want to put some grass blocks. Your blocks back. They might not be grass. They might be dirt or something. I don't know. And then, oopsies, this isn't correct, is it? I don't know how it happened there. And then, yeah, okay, there we go. Then what you want to do is you want to power them all. Just go every other one, and it should work because of bud powering. Doesn't matter. You don't need to care what that is. And then you have your awesome looking footprints. Ta-da! So you can follow the footprints, and they'll go, well, wherever you made them go. So it's pretty cool looking, in my opinion. I like footprints. And they could also be kind of like coal. And you can put like coal ore and coal blocks under it if you want to as well. But anyway, now the next one is a little bit funny. It's like a jump scare, a little bit silly though. So your friend might walk up, or he might have made a nice armor closet. Awesome. And he's actually gonna have to go out to get us some armor. Now, if he's actually gonna take a while, you can actually set up a little jump scare. So when he comes back in, he's gonna go like, "Ah!" He's gonna get freaked out because when you open the door, they're gonna be plain. So you'd be like walking in, and then the armor gets put on. So basically, what this is just it's pretty simple. It's just some doors and some observers facing down, or I guess it's kind of facing up, both to the game. And then there's these repeaters set to 2 ticks. You have the redstone going to torch with a block, and then the dispensers have your armor. Now I can't actually show that, but basically, like, what I mean here is like the dragon head might be in here, and the golden chest plate might be in here, and they don't have to be the same armor, and this doesn't have to be this custom head, this pumpkin head. But anyway, now every time I update it, then those armor get put on. But it's kind of delayed, so you don't just open it up to that, and you might be confused for a second. It might not be scary. So you just open it up, they look plain, and then they got stuff on them. Or you can even, if they have armor on them, you can take off the armor, and basically do this. You can take off the armor, and then you can, like, put this, basically. So you can take off the armor and then put those in the dispenser and put his armor in a chest. You don't want to steal their armor, because that's a bad thing to do. You don't. This is only for jump scare. This isn't for like stealing or anything. It's not for doing anything bad. You just want to scare them. Anyway, and then it's just mirrored on the other side, and then the block here, and then the dispensers have the armor or whatever you're gonna get dispensed to the armor stand. So this could also be used for other things. I think maybe that dispensers dispense. I'm not exactly sure, but too bad they can't dispense armor stands. So you can have just an empty closet, and then then it dispenses armor stands and puts armor on them. No, you can't dispense armor stands, nor can you dispense blocks. But that would be really cool if you could. But anyway, next up is another little redstone thing. It's like a way to hide the armor of your armor stand. So you can see I cannot get the armor off, and if I flick the lever, then I can get my armor. But say like, oh, I don't want them getting these pieces, but I don't need them. You can flick it again, and your armor stand is stuck in there. And okay, yeah, you can put these on. I am going to do that. Okay, so then if you want to, you can unflick it. Oh, I did. You can unflick it or unflick it. That doesn't make any sense. And then you put the armor back on. You can lock it up again. Now, don't worry. Now, do worry, actually, kind of. If you spam it, it will kind of break out. So if you, like, spam it like what I'm doing right here. And, like, let's see if I can get it like that. Sometimes it worked last time before I started recording. This is a bad demonstration. Like, it's... Yaha, look at this. So your armor stand is now stuck out. The way to fix this is grab a piston, and by the way, I'll show you how it works soon. You want to make sure it's retracted so that it is open. And you grab a piston, doesn't have to be sticky. I just did that because that's what I pick blocked. And then you want to push it like that, and then you can get rid of everything, and then it's back to normal, and we'll work just fine. So anyway, the way this thing works is as a lever, and then that goes down to some redstone. 3-tick delay to these pistons. I don't know. I think it does. I think it has to be a 3-tick. I think if it was 2 ticks, that wouldn't work. Oh wait, what? That does work if it's 2 ticks. Okay, well, does it work on 1 tick? Okay, not on 1 tick, but on 2 ticks. So a repeater with 2-tick delay going into up here with some pistons, and the pistons just have glass. You don't have to make it glass. You could, if you want to, make it like planks, but it wouldn't actually be all hidden because it does peek out a little bit. But anyway, and then you get some stuff here, and then you go to piston with block on it, and then a repeater set to 2 ticks, and then a piston. You can't really see it, but there's a piston right there, and then as it looks like that, it goes from repeater to the piston, and then you do that, and there you go. So that is that one, and now on to the next one. Yeah, I did break it by setting it to 1 tick, but yeah, that can be set to 2 to 4 ticks, I think. Anyways, I think that's it. But now it's just do 2 ticks because that's the best way to work it. Anyway, next up we have like kind of cool. Now you can't really see anything weird, but if I actually change this to the one I want, you can see that there's a little armor stand base plate in here, and when it's on the coal, then it kind of just looks like a little sticking out coal. So it's pretty cool. I'm sure you guys didn't notice it, but the more you have, the better it'll look, and the more it'll stand out. But anyway, you need the armor stand, and then you'll need some pistons, and then obviously your coal blocks. I'm just going to use like stone brick for now because it'll stand out more. But anyway, what you gotta do, and also redstone block, because you'll need that. You need a redstone block because you just do need a redstone block to power the piston. So you gotta make your little wall here. I'm just gonna make this like this, I guess. And then you're gonna put your do this, and then put your arm stand like this. You're gonna put a block in front, you're gonna put 2 back here, and then you're gonna put pistons like this, and then put a redstone block on top, and then you're gonna retract or break the redstone block, break the pistons, break this block, and there you go. And then if this is cold, then it will look right. So that is that one. It's a very small one, but I thought it was kind of interesting that, I mean, just it can be like it just comes out like it just comes out like it's more realistic. Now obviously I don't have enough. If you had more, it would look a lot better. Anyway, next up isn't exactly about the crates, but it's about this thing. Now this is an armor stand. So basically you can add this to it. It's like a armor stand with a leather helmet, or you can kind of make it like in this example, it's a helmet being crafted. So because it's a helmet on a crafting table, get it? Anyway, then you grab some snow layers, the armor stand, and the leather cap, and probably like a crafting table or whatever, and then a piston as well, and a redstone block. Obviously, you'll need that. You kind of need this for all of them. You need the pistons and redstone blocks. That's kind of the main thing about some of these. But you can use any power source. It doesn't have to be a redstone block or a block of redstone, I guess. So you want to place 4 snow layers. Now if you're not sure how many placed, you can press F3 and it says Minecraft:snow_layer, layers 4. That I think will change in 1.13 though, but it should be okay. Like it should be snow layer 4 maybe, I don't know. But anyway, you can kind of be able to tell it. So if I press F3, you can see it's 4, but you don't need F3 screens. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, and that counted, and it's at 4. Now you put your armor stand, you put your leather cap, you put your crafting table. You can kind of have this however you want. You just do this. You can put your piston up here, and you power it like this, and then you depower it. This, and there you go. You got the helmet. Now, if you want to, you can put something like this, where it's like maybe like a piston like this to push it, like so it's like on the corner of a block or something. But that little thing does stick out, unfortunately. But anyway, and then you and also that little thing too. And then you can power it this way as well. But if you actually destroy the redstone block, it'll actually kind of get pulled back, which is kind of strange. So you want to make sure you break the piston, and then you break the redstone block. And yeah, you did get this weird effect, but you can just kind of cover that up with some more little note blocks or anything, whatever you have. So yeah, that's about it. So I do have 2 more things to show you here. So yeah, now it looks pretty neat. Anyway, next up we have a well, kind of interesting. I mean, it's kind of like that. This one over here. By the way, for this one, you wouldn't want to put a lever out just kind of easily be seen. You want to like hide it, so like, okay, it's broken right now, but where you can only flick it if you like because you know where it is. But anyway, it's similar to this one, but it's a little bit kind of more interesting, but a little bit more, you can't really hide it. It's really kind of gross looking. It has like a redstone block up there, an iron trapdoor, pistons in view, or 1, observers, more redstone blocks, and trapdoors. But if you right click this trapdoor, it actually kind of retracts and opens up your armor. Now, the reason you would pick this besides that one is because it's kind of easier to use, and it kind of looks cooler, I guess, because it's, you don't have to like look somewhere else to flick a lever. You basically right click it and it'll open up, which is kind of neat. So you can just be coming up, you can open it up. I mean, it's not like useful at all because anyone can just get your armor, but it's kind of just a fancy way if you're that kind of person. But anyway, and the bottom one does nothing, but yeah, so it is actually pretty cool, and it's pretty complicated though. So we just have these 2 observers here, which power the same line of redstone, which it's a normal piston here with a sand block, and then there is a repeater set to 1 tick. We have a redstone going up here, which will power this piston, and then there is a piston here with a redstone block over here, and it's like redstone here. Well, more redstone goes over here, and some redstone goes down to power this piston right here, and more redstone goes up to power this piston, and then some redstone also powers this line, and also powers this one. Also powers this line, which has it has a sticky piston with a grass or any block on its head. It just has to be movable with pistons. And then a repeater set to 1 tick, a little redstone, and you can't really see it. You can't really see it very well though, so hold on. Much better. So you can see that this is what it is. There's a redstone right next to the repeater here, which just powers this piston right here. It's kind of hard to see, but basically there's a piston right here. I can't show this. There's a piston right here, and then that has that on space. It's kind of hard to do, and then you got to put like redstone blocks here and everything. You gotta somehow get the iron trapdoor here, and yeah. But obviously it does kind of, I guess you could say, work by like you can open it up and you can take the armor, and then you can put that back, and you can kind of trap yourself inside of it. But don't worry, you can somehow try to get some armor. Oh yeah, now you can't even get the armor. Nah. Anyway, oops, I want the. Oh, I got the boots. I didn't think I could. But anyway, you gotta kind of jump around in here. I want those leggings. There we go. Diamond boots. And then diamond leggings. Yeah. Now I got a full diamond armor set on. But anyway, now you gotta try to get yourself out. Yeah, there we go. I got myself out. You kind of just have to hit the trapdoor. But anyway, it's pretty cool. And I'll show you how it works. And yeah. Now, the last one for this video is by far the best and the coolest and the most simple. It is, I don't know if you guys are ready for this, to display your armor. How cool is that? So when you get armor, you can put it on the armor stand. This is so cool. Now you can do it. Now the way this works is it's an armor stand, and you can put armor stand in it. You can put armor on it, so it's really neat. I love this one. This is my favorite. It's the best. Anyway, yeah. So that is the original use of the armor stand. So it deserves to be on this list because that is a use of the armor stand to display your armor. So yeah, it's on this list. So anyway, that's about it for the video. So technically, I guess you could say 8 things, but I would say 9 because that is a use technically. Anyway, that's about it. If you did enjoy the video, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Hope you in, now just gonna sit by the fire.